when yours is read. Okay, it's ready. My name is Tracy Davis, and I'm here with my mentor teacher, Teresa Monday, and she is going to go over her evaluation for lesson plan 1 for 5th grade.
All right. I have in front of me, of course, the lesson plan that you gave me, and I made notes during the lesson, things of that nature. Also have the rubric here in front of me. Um, um, the on this lesson was about the skip counting using money. The instructional implementation, I gave you a 6. You did use the time effectively. One of the things that stood out was while they were doing their bell ringer, you placed a bag of coins and the sheet on each desk. So that kind of helped um, keep things flowing without there being kind of any downtime between the transition from each activity. You gave sufficient time for each part of the lesson. Like I just said, smooth transition, higher level skills, counting by fives, counting by tens. I think they really enjoyed the lesson. Different ways to model those. Let me see. Used a variety of strategies. There was paper, there was manipulatives, there was computer, verbal. Used a variety of questioning techniques, um, higher lower thinking, as well as waiting on students, giving them enough time to process and be able to give those answers back. Active engagement. You encourage student participation in each activity, lots of positive interactions between them. There was positive feedback, reinforcement. It says at least 3, but there were many more than that. So I gave you a 6 on that as well. Behavior management. There was no issues whatsoever. Everything was handled really quickly. Having everything flow like it did makes it easier to monitor student behavior, and it kind of um, detracts from their want to act up because things are going so well, and they're have things in their hands and they can move through that. Student engagement, like just said, they had different things that engaged them into the process. Create a learning environment, active participation. The students were actively involved in each step. You made sure that there wasn't a lot of you talking. It was them discovering and doing different things and then helping as needed. So I gave you a 6 on that. Enhanced communication, of course. When you speak, you're very clear, you have good grammar. All the written materials were fine. I didn't see any written or spoken issues whatsoever. Directions were clear. So I gave you a 6. On assessment, same thing. You did a lot of progress monitoring just with the things that they were doing. Use different varieties like computer, paper, them doing it through manipulatives, talking about it, um, adjusting instruction as needed. Then with support, you always rephrase well, when someone needed a question asked a different way. You gave appropriate wait time. Talked about that earlier. Constructive feedback to encourage communication. And you always provided different types and methods of communication. Like I said before, through the computer, on paper, oral, things of that nature. So I gave you a 6. All the forms were given to me. They were all clear, easy to understand, well written, and so I gave you the 2 on that, which was a 50 out of 50. So, and I just commented that it was a great job and everyone seemed to enjoy the lesson.
Well, thank you so much. I love when I can, with math, like high school. Normally, I teach high school, and I can't always connect it to real life. like to real life. They're like, algebra is not real life, but I do I do everything that I can to try to connect it to real life. So I love anything with money where I can actually give them money and,
Yeah.
let them do that. So,
Yeah,
but
that's a
thank
big
you so
skill that's
much.
needed.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I don't think that they'll all just have debit cards and not cash. So
Mm,
but yeah, but thank you so much.
okay.